Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you doing today? Let me know in the comments below. Today we are manifesting love and belonging. How are you guys feeling? Y'all know how I'm feeling? Tired. But we are here. We are here. One day at a time. One day at a time. I have my water. No juice today, just water. And we're going to be talking about, think of someone, particularly think of a friend who knows the real you. That real you is going to be unfiltered, vulnerable. We talk about vulnerability. Manifesting love and belonging, you get into being vulnerable. Who knows that aspect of you, the emotional side. You know, the one that has cried. The one that has been angry. The one who has just not known what's going on. The one who's been confused. You know, who knows that part of you. And how does it feel for that person to hold space for your truth and your honesty? That's what we're talking about today. So let me go ahead and do the poll. So we're gonna do an actual poll. Is there anyone that knows the real you? Yes. No. I don't know. I don't trust anyone to show them. Okay. Now, poll, don't be playing with me. Oh, there we go. The poll came up. Y'all know I'm scared about these polls. Hey, Rahat. Hey, friend. How are you? Y'all, I have my fan because it is so hot. I have that fan back there on. And then I had this fan on, but I didn't want it to be too loud. And I have this fan because it's just so hot. Like, seriously. I don't understand why. Hi, Arker. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Dee. Hello, everybody. Oh, you already got 6 votes? Yay. Hello, Ronaldos. Lip gloss necessary every day. Hello. Hello, Shirley. How are y'all doing today? Okay, shout out to Vietnam. Hi, Montserrat. Hey, Godfather and Helen and Ursh. Welcome back, Elijah. You're... Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, Shirley. Oh my God. Times that I have fatigue. Me too. I'm so tired. Godfather, you know I have a son. You know I have a son, my baby. He's asleep right now. He's asleep. Oh, thank you. Love you. How are y'all doing today? Oh my God. That's what it was. That's what I need to block. Let me go ahead and write it down so I don't forget. Hey, Ismail. Keefe. Hi, Talia. Y'all, I hope I'm not getting too sick. Because if I get sick, I'm going to have to take a break. I'm going to have to take a break if I get sick. But I'm not. It's not giving. It's not giving. That's all I can say. It's not giving. Hey, Marcimar. Hey, Lee. Thank you, Talia. If you want to know what this channel is about, just look at the description, y'all. Look at the description. Thank you, Cinnamon Roll. Hey, Apple. Kaden. Ronaldo. Christine. Boy. Hey, Mr. H. Amy. Hey, everybody. Y'all. Okay, we got 52 votes on the live. Okay. Thank you, Kaden. Hi, Race. Hey, Folky. Girl. So we got 48% of the people said yes. They know somebody who knows the rule. Them. 90% said no. No, 20% said no. Okay, now I changed back to 19. So 19% said, okay, y'all voting. Everybody's voting at the same time. So I'm just going to wait till y'all stop voting. Make sure y'all double tap the live as well. Make sure y'all double tap the live so we can get more people like you on the live, y'all. How did I do my lips? I need to do another video, don't I? Hey, Sorab. You said I'm a little sick. Oh, no. Akrashit said, I'm so sick. I know like 20 people sick. I even know one person that get it. That's how she is. Oh, my God. Y'all, please. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be sick. I be taking ginger shots in the morning so I don't get sick. Thank you, Cinnamon Roll. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it because y'all, I'm not feeling it. And I might have to take a break from going on live because I just been too overwhelmed with responsibilities lately. Too overwhelmed. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. So today's prompt said, think about a friend who knows the real you. It doesn't have to be a friend. You can do any loved one. You could talk about a cousin, a family member, a co-worker, somebody who you can be your natural self around. You could be emotional. You could be vulnerable. Any of that. Do you guys have anybody like that in the chat? Do y'all have anybody who could be your natural, most vulnerable self around? Hey, BR. Shout out to Turkey. If you do, tell me who. Who is it for you? Not you said, do you like us? I don't know anybody from Turkey personally. So, yeah, I ain't never did nothing to me. So now it's kind of people still voting. But we'll go ahead and I'll tell you what's going on. People are still voting. But I think it's going to be about even now, so it won't shift too much. But 13% of the people voted said, I don't trust anyone to show them the real them. Oh, my God. You don't trust anybody to show them the real you? 18 to 19% said, I don't know. 22% said no. 47% said yes. So about half of the people in the live said yes, they have somebody around them who knows them. Oh, my God. Thank you, your homie Genesis. Okay. Dinkies, hey. Shout out to Boston. Look, I like the quote at the bottom. At the very bottom. It says, where you feel safe, you can bloom. Where you feel safe, you can bloom. Because if you don't feel safe, you'll stay constricted. Constricted like a motherfucker, you know? So, do you even know the real you? Is what I want to know. So many people saying, yeah, there's people who know me, but do you know you? Do you know you? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, y'all. Hello, Caesar. Thank you guys. Boston said nobody knows. Bye. I'm like bipolar. Okay. Hey, Mohammed. Hey, Brazil. Okay, shout out to all the Brazilians in the chat. I love you too, Ofoki. I hope I'm saying your name right, Michael. Oh, there goes my son. You want to be seen? Come here, baby. Here's my son, y'all. This person knows the real me. This cat knows the real me. He see the real me every day. In every way. Thank you, y'all. Hi, Ruth. Every day in every way. He see me dancing around the house, cooking, jumping, yelling, screaming. He see me when I'm mad, when I'm happy, when I'm sad. He see me in all the ways. When I just wake up, when I'm going to bed. He see me on my worst days and on my best. When I'm looking like a baddie and when I'm looking homeless. Yep. Shout out to South Africa. Somebody said if the cat could talk, he goes straight to the mental asylum. That's crazy. Never homeless, period. I said looking. That's it. You know, some days you got your days when your hair not done. And you look a little bummy. Hey, it's Mooney. Welcome back to the live, baby. Some days you have your days. Ray, you want to get down? He don't want to even get down. You don't want to get down, my lovey? You want that cat? You missed me. Okay, PR, you said I can never look bummy, period. Okay, Big Body Ben said hair always done. Okay, period. I gotta visit the motherland one day. Thank you, Caesar. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Mama T. Okay, nails always done, period. Okay. Y'all love the kitty. Look, he knocked out. Somebody said they saw a ghost behind me. It might be a few ghosts. Okay, you say you sick too? Everybody's sick? Oh, no. Hey, Sir Kish, everybody's sick. Why is everybody sick? Why is everybody sick? We already friends. If y'all on the live, we friends, y'all. Make sure y'all like the live so we can get more friends like y'all. Oh, thank y'all. Okay. Thank you. So let's talk about the real you. Let's talk about the real you. How do you even know who the real you is? Understand the real you is going to be every aspect of you. You have no off days. Someday the real you is persistent and determined. Other days the real you is lazy. Maybe not even just lazy, but tired and overwhelmed and overworked, and you just want to lay in bed all day. Just because one day you working hard and another day you going to sleep all day does not mean that you're not a hard worker. It just means that you have the ability to have ebbs and flows. Somebody said, damn you, brave girl. I got a couple of ghost stories for you. Now, Mooney, please delete that comment. I'm going to delete it. Hold up. Friend, I ain't trying to block you, friend. But y'all better stop telling me that y'all's kids. If I see somebody else say y'all a kid, I'm blocking you. I love y'all so much, but I just want y'all to be safe and well protected. What's your name? Hewless said you can see the real you when you know how you feel and you know what you need. Ooh. Yes. The real you, I feel like, has extremities. Like, it's on a spectrum. Right? I was just talking about that video I showed y'all yesterday. I showed y'all that video yesterday of that man going crazy But that was an aspect of him. Who knows? Maybe he's very calm in a different area of his life. Bless you too, Roman. Bless you too. Hey, Toast. Hey, friend. And maybe he's calm in a different area of his life. In one way, you may be going crazy. You may be going off on people. But in a different area of your life, you might be very calm, very, oh, he want to get down. Bye, baby. Thank you. What? But at the same time, the real you is also a consistency. There's a consistency. There is extremities where, in one area of your life, you might be something that you're not in a different area. But at the same time, the real you is going to also be consistent. It's going to be natural. There are some people who don't feel comfortable showing up in a two-piece bathing suit. That's the real them. Now, if they would get out and they stood in a two-piece bathing suit, they would be very uncomfortable. They're not being themselves. They're not being themselves. Marathi said, we all have different aspects of life at different times. Facts. Facts. Hello, Luciano. Sir Kish, I saw you earlier. I don't know if I said hi, but I saw you earlier, girl. Hey. Just in case I didn't say hi, I'm gonna say it again, Sir Kish. Hey, girl. Okay. Okay, girl. So what is natural to you? What is natural? What if you feel uncomfortable, that means it's not natural to you. You ever heard that one thing where they be like, I cuss sometimes? They be like, what's your favorite cuss word? Oh, maybe. And then they be cussing. And it's like, people will look at you and be like, you don't even look comfortable saying that. You're not somebody who be cussing all the time. Like, that's not you. People can even tell what's natural with you. You said, I'm thinking about how to answer about the real me. I'm not sure how to answer. Really? Is there anybody else in the chat who feels unsure how to answer about the real them? Hi, y'all. Anybody else in the chat who feels uncomfortable with that? Because let me see, like, if I was to describe the real me based on my hobbies and my interests, I am a spiritual, down-to-earth, very mellow but honest and authentic person. That's how I would describe the real me. And I love to sleep. I was just asleep earlier. Like, literally, I be having to take naps. I be so tired. I get home, I gotta take a nap. Thank you, Israel. How you interact with people you just met? By talking to them. Seth said, spiritual, lyrical, miracle individual. Okay. Yeah, I heard of go-go music. What is that on topic, friend? Welcome back to the live, Jabron. Very friendly. Okay. How would y'all describe yourself? Somebody said sleeping too much is a sign of depression and stress. You be sleeping too much? I don't feel like I sleep too much. I feel like I don't sleep enough. You was wondering when you was gonna see? It's been a while. You crocodile? I ain't heard that in a while. Crocodile. Okay. Y'all funny. Shout out to everybody from Turkey. There's a lot of people in the chat from Turkey, Brazil, India. Y'all know y'all my people. Hey. Hey, y'all. Juan said, I am very emotional and talkative. Okay. Marathi said, you say you like sleeping. Who said, just because I say I like sleeping don't mean I oversleep, friend. I've been through my phases where I slept all day, but this is definitely not one of those phases, unfortunately. I wish I could sleep all day. I wish. Hello, Ronaldo. Okay, Nassar. Hey, John. PR said, I'm lucky if I get 4 hours of sleep. Oh my God. Mooney said, I'm kind and I love to sleep super active. Ooh. Hey, Rift. I love you too. I don't know how you say your name. Thank you, thank you. You going to the mosque? Have fun, friend. Hey, Zenny. So if you trying to figure out, well, okay, I don't know who knows the real me. I don't even know the real me. You gotta look at what is natural to you. What are you naturally doing every single day? What is natural and what is forced? Do you feel like it's forced to wear makeup every day? I used to feel that way. Wearing makeup every day was not natural to me. I wouldn't even do my eyebrows every day. I had to learn over time and kind of in a way manifest it for myself to do makeup every day. Now I will put some type of makeup on every single day. But in the past, no, I was just getting up and going. I may still look cute though. I was cute. My outfit was cute, but the makeup was not natural to me. It was forced. You said I accept people as they are and friendly for strangers. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you, Nassar. Okay, y'all saying stuff off topic. I'm blocking you. Circus, she said, with those closer to me, I have more expectations of people. Okay, you said I feel shy to say my real name. No, to say my real me. Okay, girl, don't be shy. Terry said, the Lord knows the real me. Okay, friend. Thank you, 3Me. Thank you, Prashant. Hey, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Okay, welcome to the channel, Slacks. Okay. So when you're not looking for approval of people, we talked about this one time. Somebody was like, how do I prove to them, da-da-da-da. When you no longer trying to prove to people anything, that's how you know this is who I am. Baby, I ain't got to prove a goddamn thing. I ain't got to prove a goddamn thing. Because this is who I am. You're going to see me every single day. Every single day. Somebody said, I want approval from you. Oh, my God. You know, Jabron, I ain't going to block you, friend. Why would I block you? I ain't going to block you. When you no longer are seeking approval from other people, especially some of y'all with y'all's parents, it's very easy with your parents, with your family members. It's very easy for some of y'all to be seeking approval. And you be trying to be something and you be going out of your way to seek approval from these people, and that's not who you are. When you are being you, you no longer have to seek approval. What about male validation? If you are seeking male validation, you are mentally ill. Male validation comes naturally every single day. I'm literally telling you. If you are seeking it, that means you're not being you. Be yourself and it will come. And when you stop caring about it, it will come. Y'all see the man in the chat every day, and that's real life too. I'm telling you. All I do is wake up and be myself. Y'all better stop seeking male validation. It will drive you insane. You will literally be mentally ill. When you start seeking validation from yourself, then you'll start being more of who you are. When you seeking male validation, you're not you. You're not you when you're hungry. Okay? If y'all don't understand that, maybe it's an American thing. I don't know. You're literally, when you're seeking male validation, you're literally performing. It's like literally, like what I see is a clown on a stage. When you're seeking male validation, you're a clown on a stage. Seriously. Men come from women. It's crazy to seek validation from something that comes from your gender. That's like, I don't know. Elijah said cap. I'm not seeking male validation. No. And I don't want any woman on this chat to do that either. Now, Again, I think it should come natural. It comes natural. You don't have to seek it. You can enjoy male validation. You can enjoy it, have fun, but don't put yourself out there to try to get it. Please, it will come to you. Especially when you focus on yourself, you focus on your hobbies, you focus on beautifying yourself, your space. Men are literally attracted to women. It's going to be inevitable when you are at your highest version of yourself and you feel the prettiest and you feel the healthiest and the happiest. It's going to be inevitable for a man to not validate that for you. You won't even think about it. It will no longer feel like validation because it will be like, I know. You will no longer need the validation because you'll know. You would have already you would have already validated yourself. So how do you know who the real you is? Are you ready? Pay attention to what gives you energy. Pay attention. So this is a perfect thing. Y'all ever heard of energy vampires, y'all? Johnny said stop yelling. Turn your TV down. Turn your TV down. Ain't nobody yelling. I got a very soft voice. So you ever heard of an energy vampire? If you are around somebody and you feel like they are an energy vampire, that means you cannot be yourself. Because when you are being yourself, you are gaining energy. You're attracting so much into your life that it's like feeding you energy. Like, seriously. Marathi said vampires are not real. Energy vampire, baby. That is a term. It's like a phrase. What that means is when, let me give you an example. If you are around a friend and y'all are hanging out for 30 minutes and you get tired, every time you hang out with them, you always leave tired and drained. That means that in some way there was an energy decrease from you or in you. I don't know why. Most of the time it's because of the individual that you're around. If you're consistently hanging out with somebody and every time you leave you're tired and drained, and it's not like y'all done exercised or just been outside hanging out all day, that person is siphoning your energy. PR said she does every subject. What you mean? It's yeah, energy draining. Yep, Marathi, there you go. You explained it very well. Energy draining. Somebody is draining your energy. And you cannot be yourself around people who are draining your energy. I used to hang out with somebody, and every time I would get around them, I would just be like, oh my God. I'm already a sleepy girl, so if I literally, every time I get around you, like, I'm like disappointed. I feel like I can't be myself. I can't, wear the outfits I want to wear. I can't look pretty all the time because because you get insecure. Hanging around insecure people is literally like energy vampires right there. Literally. So you can't be yourself around them. Wrong name said take in energy and do something to help out energy. Being of service is okay if they do the same. PR, you said you discuss all topics on your channel. Someone was inquiring. Oh, thank you, friend, for letting them know. Hey, Evelyn. So the real you shows up when you're in the state of flow. When was the last time that you were just in a state of flow where like you were just so focused? I think about like going skiing. I ain't never been skiing in my life, mind you. But like skiing is kind of like a rush, and you just go downhill and you just woo, woo, woo. And it's just like you so focused, right? Like you enjoying yourself. That's what I think when I think of being in the flow. You have nothing in your way. You're just doing things that you enjoy. You're having fun, high energy, being in the flow. That is how you know you are being yourself. Maybe you like to sew or crochet. Maybe you like to go play basketball, soccer, any of those European sports. I don't know. Thank you, Michael. Shout out to Toronto, Canada. That is when you know you are being yourself, y'all. When you literally, like, I know there have been many times where I would show up on live and I would be so tired. I'd be like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Especially doing like tarot. I'd be like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm so tired. I don't want to be here. But I know I made a commitment to my channel, to the people who come on this live. And then I'll get off a live and I'll be like, you know what? I feel fantastic. Like, I'm like, okay, I actually feel really good. Like, it really feels good to express yourself in ways that make you happy, to do hobbies that you enjoy, that brings like your curiosity and your spirit together, like literally. Okay, Evelyn girl. Okay, girl. Somebody said take braids out. I need to. Y'all better, y'all need to help me out. Y'all got so many suggestions, don't you? Hey Tom, welcome back to the live, friend. You said Meiana in chat, family, respect, and blessings, stay consistent and healthy. Okay, period. Michael said, I am white and I am not comfortable around my color. Need strong black women to be around. Friend, you need to be the strong black woman. And you need to be around soft black women. You don't need to be around strong black women. Go find some soft black women and go take care of them. And go take them out to dinner and lunch. And go buy them a purse too, Michael. Just because y'all friends. Marathi said, being yourself involves knowing how to say no. Not doing things because of pressure from someone. I like it. I like it. That's facts. If you don't know how to say no, you're a people pleaser. And people pleasers cannot be themselves. If you want to know somebody not to trust, never trust a people pleaser. Never trust a passive person. I've learned that. Never trust a people pleaser or a passive person. I will never trust you if you are a people pleaser and you're a passive person, because you don't have a backbone. You are afraid of other people. You are manipulative. You are manipulative. If you're a people pleaser and you are passive, you're manipulative. Oops. Okay, shout out to the background. Hold up. Maybe I didn't think about it, but I could do a background if I just took the words. What y'all think about this? Y'all tell me. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about the whole background? Okay, Kari said slay. Marathi said great. I like it. I'ma just take me out the background in the words and just have the pictures. What do you think? Michael said awesome. Oh my God. That's why every single time I accidentally press the green screen, because it's trying to tell me, girl, you need a background. That's what it's trying to tell me. Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. We're just gonna do this for the rest of the live today. Okay. Listen to yourself. You cannot be your true self if you do not listen to yourself. Let me tell y'all how I listen to myself. I like to listen to my intuition, and I'm a visualizer. I like to visualize, and it's natural. It's not like I like to do it. It's natural for me. Hi, Michelle. Welcome back to the live, friend. Okay, it's cutesy. You think you feel like you known me forever? Okay, maybe in a past life. So observe that inner voice, what your intuition is speaking to you, and also pay attention to what your third eye is giving you, the visions in your mind. I've used this example before. Have you ever looked at somebody and you look at them and you think, that person is a dog. That person is a dog. And I literally see a dog barking at me when I am around this person. That's your intuition speaking to you through visions. What the fuck is a third eye? I can't teach everything, y'all. I cannot teach everything. Third eye, intuition, pineal gland, third chakra. I don't know. Y'all, it's too many. I can't teach everything. Michelle, you said third eye. Seriously? I don't know what that means. Are you saying seriously? Like, okay, Michael said perpetual vision. Interesting way of saying it. Why did that human bark like a dog? Exactly. You got to figure out what your intuition is speaking to you about. I've seen people, and that's how I know how to trust them or not, is based off of the vision that my intuition is providing to me about this person. Like, I try to literally sit and I'll be like, okay, who am I seeing when I'm seeing this person? This is how I connect to my intuition, y'all. Not everybody's going to be the same. Some people may hear stuff, you know. Some people may feel, you know. Some people are empaths. There's so many different ways that you may receive your intuition. You just have to focus on you and figure that out for yourself. But for me, it's always I'm visualizing them. I'm feeling them out. And I'm not saying that I do this with every single body, but if I'm literally trying to build a relationship, I'm like, okay, can I trust this person? What is my intuition saying to me? Okay, I'm seeing a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, that means I can't trust you. Michelle said, theoretically, no scientific evidence for a third eye. Well, listen, I'm not focused on what science is saying. I'm focused on what I'm doing. Because if my body is able to visually see stuff without seeing it in my physical reality, it's telling me a lot about you. I don't care what science. Actually, did you not look at the CIA evidence about those things? CIA has real studies about psychic abilities. But we're not going to get into psychic abilities today. Just listen to your intuition. What is your gut telling you? If you don't have good gut health, you're not going to be able to listen to your gut. Your gut is energizing you, friends. I can't teach everything on the live, y'all. I can't teach everything. Yes, Marathi, third eye is your vision in your mind. It's real. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, BB. So, if you want to know who the real you is, who were you as a kid? Before they beat you down and told you who you should be or how you should live your life, what were you doing naturally as a child? Y'all know what I was doing? I remember I used to move my room around all the time. I used to have a bookshelf. I used to be reading. I used to be painting my nails. I used to be trying to plant stuff. I used to be cooking in my room. That's what I was doing as a kid. You said, okay, I could get into the supernatural. Okay, friend. Hey, Joshua Polanco. Welcome back to the live. You just saying hi. Thank you, baby. Michael said, knowledge in the wrong hands is dangerous. Yeah, friend. Because they will use it against you. PR said that was the MK Ultra experiment conducted by the CIA. Yup. Yup. It's too many things. It's too many things that we don't know about. But experiments are being done. And the knowledge from it is being hidden. Because they end up using it for warfare. If you want to know who the real you is, where do you feel the safest? In what environments? Do you ever just get around somebody and you like, this is how I know. Constriction feels like this. Expansion feels like this. Also, constriction feels like this. Expansion feels like this. Just start rating people. When you be around them, rate them. This is how I feel around them. This is how I feel around them. This is how I feel around them. Like, you cannot, I don't believe that you could just be over here like, yep, I feel good around this person when you do not feel good about them. Like, let's do it right now. Think of a friend. Everybody think of a friend. Put a 1 in the chat when you got a friend in there, when you're thinking of a friend. Any friend. Think of a friend. Any friend. Think of a friend. You ain't got to say who it is, but put a 1 in the chat when you got the friend in your mind. Okay, I see one. Okay. Everybody else, think of a friend. Put a 1 in the chat when you got a friend in mind. We can just work with one person, but I want to work with as many people as possible. Let's think about it. This is how you going to know who to cut off today. This is how you going to know. Think about a friend. Put a 1 in the chat when you thought about them. Okay. Okay, so I'm just seeing 2 ones. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a couple more seconds. Think about a friend. Put a 1 in the chat when you thought about them. Hey, y'all. One more time, and then we're gonna get started. Think about a friend. Put a 1 in the chat when you thought about them. Are y'all ready? When you think about this friend, put a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumb to the side. Which one is it? Which one is it? Michelle, you say, I don't have any friends. Farah said, I don't have no friends. Oh my God. Think about a coworker. Think about a coworker. I know y'all gotta have a job. Michael says to the side. Can it be a girl? It can be a girl. If you don't have any friends, think about a coworker. You say you wanted to be up, but it was to the side. Hey, Tristan. When you think about this coworker or friend, is it like this, or like this? No. Michelle, you don't have a job either, friend? Okay, hold up. Think about a family member. Think about a family member. Hold up. You need somebody. Okay, shout out to all the Iranians. Hey, Alexandra. Okay, so Michelle, you told me you ain't got nobody in your life. Okay, Frost said, I'm thinking of a family member. How is, when you think about this person, does it feel like this? This, or Be honest. By choice. This is how you gonna know how you feel about these people. Okay, Frost said mostly. Okay. At the moment. Oh, at the moment. So it be changing. I got a friend who I feel like, because I'm still getting to know them. I'm like, I don't know. I do like you though. It's like up here. It's up here, but it's like in the middle still. Because it's like, I like you, but I don't know. PR, thumbs up. Okay. You are a misanthrope. What does that mean? You don't like people? Tristan said friends. What's up? What's T? You want to come up here? Come here. Okay. Hey, Fatine. Hey, Joshua. Okay, Michael said, I love people. Okay. Hey, y'all. So I think that we do need people in our life. We need friends. We need relationships, family, husband, wife, children, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, uncles, aunts. BB said, I hate everybody. Oh my God. Michael said, black don't crack, period. We need some friends. So if y'all don't have no friends, we got to start manifesting healthy relationships for you. People create unnecessary drama because they have giant fragile egos, including me. Okay, Michelle, I think we talked about this yesterday. We got to stop putting everything out there. We got to bring it into us. Because when you fix that within yourself, you don't attract that. And it's very easy to notice people who do that, and you just stay clear of them. There's many people in this world who do not want to deal with unnecessary drama. You just have to find that. So you just got to fix your ego problems. Yes, Michael. The last one says, check your alignment when your thoughts, words, and action match your values, not just other people's expectations. You're closer to living as your real self. Oh my God. My cat's gonna put a hole in my shirt. Oh my God. You ever been beat up by a cat? You said, I don't know what that means. No drama. Okay. Thank you. Egg. Oh, thank you, Marathi. Thank you, baby. You know, we manifest in love and belonging. That's why we have these topics. Because when you can be yourself, you attract a community around you. And these people bring you energy. It's like a reciprocal energy. Like, you're giving me energy. Oh my God. You're giving me energy. I'm giving you energy. And we can bounce off of each other and grow and expand. Okay, friend. Why do you believe in the supernatural? Because I experience supernatural things all the time. Every day. Your intuition is supernatural. It's beyond the physical. Emotions can be in a way supernatural as well. I also studied. Let me show y'all something. Certificate. I got a certificate. Oh, it's not gonna show you. Let me turn this off real quick. So I also studied energy medicine. Where is it at? Energy medicine. It was just one class, but it taught me so much. I took this at a local community college around me because I love talking about energy. Like, that's one of the things that I am practicing and being a master at, is talking about energy. You sick or something? I hope not. I hope I'm not getting sick. That means you need to stop drinking it. So I love talking about energy. Energy is supernatural. It's beyond us. Energy never dies. It's never created. The energy is just flowing through life every single day. So that's why I love talking about the supernatural. And it's not like I just be talking about ghosts or nothing. I'm not really, that's not the topic that I like to talk about, but I do love talking about intuition. Because I feel like so many people just don't listen to their intuition. And it's something I've had to learn to listen to as well. You said I felt like you know me. Hey, Iris. So, just like my favorite quote says, and what's my favorite quote? Not to seek love, but to remove all the barriers that you have against it, right? Your task is not to seek love, but to remove all the barriers that you have against it. You are already yourself. So if you ever feel like you cannot be yourself, that means you have barriers around you, limiting beliefs, you have constrictions, you have something around you that is limiting you from being able to express yourself in totality. So when you are doing these things, it's not about fixing. There's nothing that needs to be fixed. You do not need to be fixed. You do not need to be fixed to be your true self. You need to remove the things that are around you that are telling you or that are making you feel as if you cannot be your true self. Seriously. Self-love. Self-love is so natural. You already love yourself. You are love. Like, you are love. The problem is you have constrictions. You have mental barriers, mental steel walls blocking you from being able to see the light and enjoy the sunshine. BB said you can't leave your wife. Why would you leave your wife? Marthy talking about hope is just a joke. You know these people just be playing in the chat. Michael said, have to love yourself before you can love others. Facts. Hey, Natanya Hahu. Seriously, there is nothing that needs to be fixed. Let's look at some reflection questions. 289 people voted. Okay, so half of the people said yes, 23% said no, 14% said I don't know, and 12% said I don't trust anyone to show them. Mind you, if you don't trust anybody, it means you don't trust yourself. You can only trust people as far as you throw them, right? You can always trust somebody to be who they consistently show up as. Michael said that's a no. Northern Blue said, Michael, that's a cliche. That one finds out is true. What Michael say? Oh, but he said you have to love yourself before you can love others. I mean, yeah, there you go. I don't think that's cliche. Michelle, you said I go one further. You can only love yourself if you love others. What? I guess. Okay, BBC, I love all my friends. What's your name, buddy? Your mom said, I'm loving you right now. Okay, period. Shout out to y'all. So, what are things that you value? Do you value music? If you value music, what type of music do you value? Do you value exercising, sports, moving your body? Do you value painting, art? Do you value family time? Do you value work? Do you value, what do you value? Do you value cars? What are things that you value in your life? Michael said exercise. Yeah, okay. Okay, BB said I love. Okay, friend. She make you smile. Okay. You exercise 3 times a week. Okay, okay. Jazz fusion and exercise. Okay. You said I value women. Michael said mind, body, and spirit. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, Sarja. Hey, baby. I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing better. I'm on live with y'all. Morocco said, yeah, music is my stuff. I even record some. Okay. Okay, friend. This how you gonna know who you can attract in your community. Not everybody has to be the same exact version of you or have the same exact interests as you and hobbies, but you can connect to people who have similar interests as you. You can connect to people who, you like jazz fusion. You go to a jazz club. Now you can connect to people in that jazz club. You like to exercise. You go to the gym. Now you can connect to somebody in the gym. Y'all don't gotta be best friends. You don't have to talk to this person every day, every week. But maybe you just see them every now and again. I know how men be. Men are different from women. Men will literally not even remember your name, don't know nothing about you, don't know how many kids you have. They don't know nothing about you, but y'all be cool. Like, oh, it's Robert. What's up, Robert? How you been? Like, it's so simple. Oh, and then you get to talking about music. Now y'all are sharing y'all's interest in music. You don't say everything is temporary though. What do you mean when you say that? What do you mean? Michelle said, I was listening to a lecture today by Steven Pinker about why intelligent people believe in irrational things. Oh, what'd you learn? Laughing Devil said, women can be like that too. Yeah, I'm not saying that they can't be like that, but I see that more in men. I literally was hanging out with a group of guys, and they've known each other for like over 10 years. And the dude didn't even know one of the guy's first name. Like his actual first name. He didn't even know his first name. He thought that the nickname that they called him was his first name. And they've been knowing each other for like 10 years. It was very odd to me. I find that women typically know more information about their friends than a man does. A woman will typically know where they work at, how old they are, how many kids they have, if they're in a relationship, if they're single, because women talk more. Women get more into detail about their life. Michelle, you said, I learned they use cognitive bias. Interesting. If you want to know if you're being your true self, just ask yourself, what mask am I wearing around people? I know I be wearing a mask at work. I wear a mask at work. I think that's okay, though. I do wear a particular type of mask at work, but I'm still myself. Even when I'm working with kids, I'm going to still use the same language. I may not be cussing, but I'm be like, okay, period. And I'm like, get up. I'm never going to not be myself. But I will refrain from Getting crazy. You said women talk more, yes, but men get straight to the point. Yeah. BB said, I think a woman should keep making good food. Okay, friend. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate that. Do you have people-pleasing tendencies? Do you have a tough exterior? Are you a perfectionist? Do you feel like everything needs to be perfect? Do you have control issues? Do you feel like you have to monitor everybody? You said, I have long chats to random people at call centers on the phone. Why you be calling the call centers? Who you be calling on the call center? That you just be talking to them? I know you be stressing the people out. I know they be having times and stuff. I don't know how call centers work when you work there. You want to ask a question? What's your question, Brain? Nah, not everything got to be perfect. Yeah, I agree. Not everything has to be perfect. If you want something to be perfect, focus on just a few things. When you try to make everything perfect, it stresses you out. Gito said, I gotta monitor myself and lock in. What you locking into, friend? What are you locking into? Thank you to everybody who's liked the live. We got 85 likes, so I appreciate everybody who's came on here, passed through, and liked the live. Y'all are my people. BB said, I think if you love someone, they will also take care of you. Interesting. So y'all wanna talk about something else? Michael said, always room for better. Yep. Thank you, PR. Actually, I like to do it like this. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm not myself when my nails are not done. I feel like if my hair is not done and my nails is not done and my eyebrows are not done and I ain't got no lip gloss on, I do not feel like I'm myself. Scary movies. What? I don't know about that topic. What would be the reason we talk about scary movies? How do you feel about unconditional love and relationships and family? I don't think that human beings have the ability to unconditionally love, unfortunately. I think it's a learned trait and it takes practice. So let me not say that human beings don't have the capability. I think that it's a learned trait and it takes practice. What's so important about nails? It just makes me feel better about myself. They look pretty. And my nails always look pretty, so I just like my nails being done. Because I like to look pretty. That's why. I like to look put together. I like to have a little style. Altruism is a thing. I don't know anything about altruism. Unconditional love to me means that there is no constrictions within that love. There is no expectations within that love. That means on the extreme end of it, somebody could be a mass murderer and you still accept them as they are and not try to change them and still want the best for them and still, wish well for them. That's on the extreme end. Thank you, Michael Ellis, sir. Thank you, baby. That's very extreme, but again, that's how I see it. If you can practice that, now you just said family and friend and family, so maybe I'm being too extreme because you just said family. But in your family, that's saying no matter what happens in my family, you may not have to be there and give to them, but you're saying I'm going to accept you and love you regardless of anything that you do. I'm going to wish the best for you regardless of anything that you do. I'm going to allow you to be yourself, whether that means you gay, you ain't got no job, you a bum, whether that means, maybe you do have some really extreme things that shouldn't be done. I don't think I have the ability to yet unconditionally love people. I think it's in practice for me. I'm practicing it. And I'm starting with only one person. No. I do unconditionally love people. Because for me, I guess the couple of people, like, I love my grandma, and I know who my grandma is, and I've seen my grandma. You know, she's honest. We've had conversations. I've seen maybe some negative aspects of her and positive aspects of her. And I know in my heart that nobody, I will not ever, probably ever cut my grandma off, ever. So, ever, never. Y'all want to talk about anything else? Laughing Devil said limitations are from insecure people. Interesting. I'm gonna end the poll because we made it to the hour mark. Most of the people say, yeah, they feel like they could be their true self. So that's beautiful. Before we get off of here, do y'all want to have any other conversations? Y'all let me know. This is y'all's world. I'm just living in it. I'm just living in your world. I just want to be your girl. If not, we can go ahead and end the live for today. It's your girl, Kiki Palmer. Oh shoot! Well, I thought the chat was moving. It wasn't. Okay, I have not seen the Superman movie. Michelle said, laughing, can you elaborate? Cole said, I love animals and you. I love my son. I love you too, BB. Marathi said, it's boring. Okay. What do I think about people who don't love animals? I don't really think about them, I guess. I do think some people, they have the right not to love animals. Like, I don't, like, you don't like no animals whatsoever. It's a little like, okay. But people have their own reasons. So I don't know. I don't like every animal. I just like cats, dogs, maybe a bunny rabbit. But don't let no snake come around me, baby. No ma'am, no sir, no turkey, no ham. Oh, Yunes. If you on TikTok, I posted a picture of me and my son, and people was posting their cats underneath the picture. If you on TikTok, you can just look me up, Meiana the Sage. BBC, I love snakes. Oh, friend, have fun. Remember, where you feel safe, you can bloom. Yo, where you feel safe, you can bloom. Tomorrow we're gonna be on live doing tarot readings. We're gonna be on live doing tarot readings tomorrow, y'all. But if I am not feeling well, because I don't know where the sniffling and stuff came from today, and the sneezing and the throat itchiness, if I'm not feeling well, I will be taking off and I will have to take a break. I don't want to have to take a break, but I do have to do what's best for my health and well-being. But we will monitor, and I will keep you guys updated. I will keep you guys updated. But for now, it's looking like y'all don't have really any particular topics that y'all want to talk about. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and get off of here. I appreciate everybody who's still here. Shout out to you. Hearts. Hearts and hearts and hearts. Listen, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Y'all start focusing on who you truly are, where you feel the most energized, where you feel like you can be yourself, in what environment and around what people. Make sure you use the thumbs up method if you don't know how to feel about it. Your thumbs cannot lie. I cannot say I like eating shrimp without some part of my body lying. Without some part of my body lying, my body will lie. I mean, my body is telling me the truth. I like eating. I like. No, couldn't even do it. It's overlap. Y'all said ain't nobody said any topics to talk about. What y'all want to talk about? I can stay a little bit longer if y'all want to talk about something, but it don't look like y'all have anything that y'all want to talk about. What you want to talk about, friend? Remember to be you, be true. Don't be hanging around energy vampires. Do you? Be a baddie. And what's the same thing for a baddie for a man? Women are baddies. Men are, I don't know. If you can eat shrimp, then you can eat scorpions. What the hell? I don't even eat neither one of them. So good for me. Because a shrimp and a scorpion. Y'all ever had them scorpion lollipops? I've never had the scorpion lollipop. Never, ever, ever had the scorpion lollipop, y'all. Don't think it's in me. BB said men are tough and strong and will love their family. Yeah, we love men like that. Shout out to all the men like that. That's what you think? I love that. I love it. I love it. Do I have any opinions? I think that that is a standard. That is a standard for men. And I love to be around men like that. You put me around a man that's tough, strong, and loves their family and will do anything for them. Okay, orthopods, period. Now we getting a science lesson. Yeah, I'm about to go. Yeah, we not having no conversations right now, but that's okay. I'll be back to continue this conversation on Saturday morning. Saturday morning, I'm in CT time, y'all. Shout out to the Colombians in CT time, Colombia. GR, my friend, you just got here. What's my favorite sign? My favorite zodiac sign? I like Leos. That seems to be the ones that I like the most. And I like Aries. Yeah. Leos and Aries. You say I'm trying to have a conversation. But it has to be like a topic. It gotta be an intriguing topic. We can't just be talking about eating Scorpios and shrimp. Like the topics that I like to expand on and talk about is manifestation, emotional intelligence. So if there's anything that you're trying to manifest right now, I love talking about that. I guess I can give you a little story time. We got a little small group of people in here, and then after the story time, I'll leave. Since you trying to keep the conversation going, I'll keep the conversation going, and I'll tell you a story time about how the people in my apartment managers got me, and I'm gonna always win in the end. So the apartment complex that I live in, UN said no, stay. Me with 10% over here. Tell a story time, but a scary one. Okay, I got one that I've told many times on this channel. I don't really have too many like scary experiences in my life, but one time I got a reading. Hey Jerry, how you doing, baby? Welcome back to the live. I got a reading from a medium. Y'all know what a medium is? People who can talk to those who have crossed over, right? Who get messages from those who cross over. So I had talked to her, and she had told me there is a lamp in my living room. Let me see if I can find a picture. There is a lamp in my living room right above my kitchen sink. Let me see. I'm trying to find a picture of the lamp so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Friend, stop that. I'm praying that I don't accidentally click on any pictures. Well, I don't have any pictures of any of my flowers in here. Not one picture of any of my flowers. Oh, I guess not. Maybe I'm not gonna be able to show y'all the picture. I really wanted to, but I don't see any. Can y'all still hear me? Dang, I guess I just be taking direct pictures of my flowers and I don't take pictures of the area. Wow. That's crazy. I don't have not one picture of this in my apartment. Not one. That's crazy. It's not necessary, I guess, to tell the story. Hey, y'all. It is a real story. Scented or unscented trash bags, whichever one you want to use, just take the trash out. So, there's a lamp in my living room. Maybe I could just show y'all. I don't know. I ain't never took y'all to my living room before. But I got the background on, so let's see. Y'all see this lamp? So this little lamp right here, there's a lamp. Now, mind you, I keep my family tree here. Let me see. I now keep my family tree here. How do I turn it off? Okay, I keep my family tree here now. And I keep my flowers right here. Okay, so y'all got a quick little glimpse. Okay, there y'all go. So I just needed to show y'all the lamp so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So when she was giving me the reading, she was like, do you have a lamp somewhere in your house? Like, it has metal rods sticking out. She was very specific about the metal rods sticking out of the lamp. And I was like, you are literally describing this light to the T. So I show her, I'm like, is this what you're talking about? She's like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. She's like, there is a spirit trying to kind of communicate with you. It's like a playful spirit trying to communicate with you through the lamp. She's like, do you ever notice it flickering or anything? I'm like, no, that's never happened. Like, no. But I trust her because at this point, you done already described my light to the T. So, you know. So she's like, well, there is a playful spirit trying to communicate with you, and it's trying to flicker it to get your attention. And I'm like, okay. So mind you, this is before I even had the family tree there. Like, this is when I had kind of early days of me living here. I didn't even own the family tree at that moment. But I did used to keep my crystals. I still kept my crystals in that area. So I'm thinking maybe it's just a high energy area because I keep my crystals there. This lamp is here, all that. Girl, not like a week or two later. Like a week or two later after that meeting, the lamp started flickering. Just with flicker, flicker, flicker. And I was like, oh, because I don't play. Even though I'm hearing ringing in my ear right now. I don't play. So I said, I don't play. I will speak to a spirit. I don't know. I said, I do not play. You need to get out. I didn't tell you to come in my house. I didn't ask for none of this. You trying to play with me? I don't do that. So then the light just started thunk, 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 like real quick, and it just went out. And so I just replaced the bulb. I never had an issue with it ever since that. I'm not scared or nothing. It wasn't like scary, especially because she already kind of told me about it. But I just was like very like, interesting. And that's another reason why I put my family tree in that particular area, because I'm like, okay, my ancestors, you know, maybe it's an ancestor. She was even able to describe little things like my great grandfather was on my tree. She was able to describe a rose bush that he used to take care of, stuff like that. Yeah, you said not all spirits are bad spirits. I've never had any interactions with any bad spirits, honestly. So, and I've had other interactions, and it's not like just a whole bunch of interactions with spirit. I don't see spirits either. Like, I'm not one of those psychics. I'm not a medium. But I was watching my nephew a long time ago, and I told y'all how I like to sleep. So I was asleep. And the way that my bed was set up, I had all of my paintings above my bed. Or like literally, it was like 10 paintings from one side of my bed to another. Literally, I'm asleep, deep sleep. Every painting above my head, only the paintings above my head, they all fell. None of the paintings fell on the other side of my bed. None of the paintings fell on the other side. Only the paintings fell above my head on top of me. Now, they weren't heavy or anything, so it didn't hurt. It was just light canvases. And I got up, and when I got up, my nephew had baby wipes all over the house. So I was like, the spirits was trying to wake me up and tell me, girl, get your ass up. This baby ruining your house with these baby wipes. Come watch this baby. Because he was just a baby, but you said that's a creepy story. It didn't scare me, honestly. I don't really get scared, especially because I really do be like, if I start feeling like, okay, I don't like this, I will open the door, sage my house, and say, get the fuck out. Like, seriously. Like, you don't pay no rent here to be up here just bothering my peace. Hey, Ludi Lacey, you don't pay no rent here, just be bothering me, baby. So I'm in the physical world, baby. You in the spiritual. I have both physical and spiritual capabilities. My aura can push you away. You don't have physical capabilities. So, you think it's a sign? Yeah, it definitely was a sign, like, get your ass up. That was a sign. But I ain't never really, like, I used to be really scared of scary movies and stuff. But as I got older, I just started realizing how fake they were. Like, this is not even real. It's not. So, it doesn't really bother me anymore. And that's my story, guys. Imagine if the spirit got defensive and violent. And imagine, and now I go to sleep and now I'm beating you up in my dreams. Now you trying to get defensive and violent, now I'm beating you up in my dreams. What you think about that now, spirit? No, I don't know. I just never had an interaction with spiritual things that made me scared. Jabron said, your story is a love story for me. What? And that's why I just I don't always believe in certain stuff when it comes to, like, spiritual stuff. Like, I just don't believe in it. I just don't. Thank you to whoever's giving me the hearts. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you guys. I really do. But I stayed on a little bit longer for you guys. I know you guys said, no, don't go. And I stayed for you. I stayed for you. You said paranormal is a real thing, huh? I guess so. Yeah, I'm not a medium, so it's not something that I really just think about. There have been times where I felt uncomfortable. Like, if I do watch a scary movie and it just makes me overthink stuff, and I may not want to be in the dark, but it passes, so I'll be like, okay. But I do think that fear attracts paranormal activities as well. I think if you have a fear-based spirit, heart, and mind, then you'll attract more of those experiences. I think what you focus on grows. So if I wanted to attract spiritual things, demonic things, any of those things, I think that if I focused on that, then it would grow. But I do think certain capabilities have been in my family. They just haven't been explored. Like, I think that I have aunts who are mediums and they just don't realize it. I think that I have different family members who are very psychic. They just are not healthy enough to explore those abilities. So, and I wish my family explored those abilities a lot more, but they don't. Horror movies have scary sounds, yeah. Yep. That'd be the sounds in the scary movies. If you mute, you will laugh. What you mean? But y'all, I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day, evening, noon, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys want to come join the tarot readings, or if you want to come back on Saturday around 11 to 1 Central Time, we could talk more about manifesting love and belonging, or whatever else. You said spirit and paranormal things are as real as me and you. I'm from Morocco in Africa, and I witnessed it. Oh, tell us more. Tell us more. Shout out to GR, my friend. Now this will keep me on the live. Tell me more about the spirits. The reason I just don't have that belief because I just don't experience it. That's why I believe in what I experience. And I really used to try my best to try to like see exorcisms and stuff, but I just never seen an exorcism. I never seen like a demonic spirit do any crazy stuff. It's past midnight. Boy, you better go to sleep. Hey Nasco, you are from Africa? No, I'm not from Africa. But UN's is about to tell us out they had a paranormal experience before we get off this live. USA, yes, I'm from the USA. The U to the S to the A. Bye, Jabron. Oh, well, you said leave it, darling. Don't think about it. Spirit. Why not? You said leave it alone. It ain't worth it. Yeah, I don't really think about spirits, honestly. Oh, it's real. Trust me, my auntie was possessed and 4 men couldn't hold her down. What was she possessed with? UNs, what was she possessed with? Did she speak in a different voice? Do y'all think that people who be having like bipolar tendencies are like, you know how people be like they have multiple personalities? Hey Ben, a Jinn. Do y'all think that that's really just spirits possessing them? I guess I can say I do feel like any type of spirit, and I do think emotions are spirits. I do think emotions are spirits. I do think that when you have a low frequency, when you're super sad, depressed, all those things, alcoholic, addicted to drugs, that's when spirits can possess you. You said Jinn are real. I don't want to spook you, girl. Girl, I don't get scared. I don't get scared that easily now. Marathi said, yeah, spirit possession is real. Oh my God. You said brave. GR said, I'm not sure, but the Catholic priest seems to do battle with it sometimes. To battle with something. The Catholic priest. Y'all got me looking up Jinn. So jinns are just spirits, supernatural beings in Islamic Arabian religion in Islam. They are often described as spirits or demons capable of taking on various forms and influencing humans. In Islamic cosmology, they are only one of 3 created beings, along with humans and angels. Oh, so it's like demons. Jinn are said to be made from smokeless fire and have free will with the ability to be either good or evil. Oh, so you can be a Jinn that's good or evil? Interesting. Interesting. They can influence their thoughts and actions. And that's the reason why you need to vibrate on a high frequency. To end this live, if you are afraid of being possessed by a Jinn, or you are afraid of Demonic spirits are spirits around you. That's why you need to have a high frequency and be yourself. The more that you are yourself, the more that your spirit vibrates higher. When you have a strong, high aura around you, it can decrease those negative spirits from being able to pass your auric field. On top of that, when you know yourself, nothing can change who you are. Even if a Jinn is whispering in your ear to do anything, the Jinn in your ear saying, smoke that, drink that, eat that plate, eat that 5th meal for today. That's what the Jinn is saying to you. But when you know who you are, they cannot change nothing. And that's why you stay true to yourself. Don't be hanging around energy vampires. Be who you are. Stay true, stay strong, good posture. Because can't nothing with you, period. If you going through depression, talk to somebody. Go to therapy. Go to a counselor. Go to somebody who you trust, who can ground you back to yourself. Because those Jinn, those demons, they can't fuck with you. Not you, boo-boo. Not you. But you know who they will fuck with? The people who's depressed. The people who's confused. Who have no goals. Have nothing going for themselves. People pleasers. Okay? So don't do it. Vibrate high. Marathi said, I like to watch paranormal videos. I'm a paranormal enthusiastic. I tried. I never saw none of it. Or smoke weed for depression is also a mental treatment medication. Be careful in what you indulge in. You are strong. And can nothing pass your auric field. Your aura expands past your arm's length. Keep a healthy aura and can't nobody play with you. Keep a healthy posture. Keep your head up high. And walk like you walking over the sky. You the baddest in the game, period. Can't nobody play with you. Can't nobody shame you. Can't nobody guilt you. You don't have to please nobody but yourself. And those that you create, maybe. Really just please yourself first. Make sure you create a healthy environment to have a healthy relationship with other people. And that's that on that, y'all. I'm going to go officially. I love you guys. He said, please more talk about achieving higher vibration. Am I sleepy? No, I took a good nap. Achieving higher vibration. It's not really that hard. Let me look up a photo for y'all. Achieve higher vibration. It's really not that simple when it comes to energy and otherworldly things. We humans aren't in tune as we think we are. I don't know, friend. Maybe today I'll let y'all know if I ever get possessed, y'all. You don't want to show my screen. Here's how to raise your vibration, friend. Hey, Samson. This is how you raise your vibration. These are simple things to do every day. Hey, Jared. Hey, Niraj. Meditate, practice gratitude. We do that every day, y'all. Take care of your body. Drink water. Don't do drugs all the time. Don't drink all the time. Spend time in nature. This is a perfect way to raise your vibrations. Go outside barefoot. Change your company. Stop hanging around energy vampires. Listen to high vibe music. Vibration. Y'all, I can't teach everything. Is this on your channel? We haven't talked about it. We haven't talked about it yet. We need to talk about it one day. We need to talk about it. Can we pick it up next time? Yeah, we can definitely pick it up next time. Because just, it's really not is not anything that we really haven't talked about. Every day that we come on this live, it is in fact raising your vibration if you're implementing some of these things into your life. If you're practicing emotional intimacy with loved ones, if you're practicing being yourself, if you're practicing financial management of your life, eating healthy, consuming healthy vegetables, consuming the nutrients that you need, the vitamins that you need, taking care of yourself, taking care of your physical appearance, cleaning your home, cleaning your environment. Make sure you live in a neighborhood where you feel safe and secure. Making sure you have relationships where you feel safe and secure. It's just really nothing that we haven't talked about. It's just many ways that you can raise your vibration. Stay hydrated. Stay in shape. It's just to stay healthy. When you're healthy, your vibrations are high. So your vibrations is up right now all the time, baby. All the time. Who watches ASMR for relaxation here? See? ASMR, something that relaxes you. There's many ways to raise your vibrations, but we can definitely maybe get more into it. Maybe we could talk about the aura field, the auric field, because there's different layers to the auric field. We could talk about the mental layer, all of those things. We could talk about how thoughts manifest. There's so many things that we could talk about. We could talk about your chakras. Hi, Derek. So we can definitely get into that on a different live, y'all. But I love you guys. Again, y'all want to talk. I love it. Maybe I just need to have a long live one day. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Just one day we'll have a long live. Thoughts are a form of prayer in a way. Yep. You're constantly praying. You're constantly in connection with God. So thoughts are prayers. Every belief that you have is a prayer. And it's constantly, you're constantly telling God who you are, what you want up from this world. And that's how you manifest. But bye, y'all. Have a good day.